community of Ogunjini in Ndwedwe, north of Durban, has now been working throughout the day to find two men who went missing during the flooding over the weekend. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan is there for us. Karinda, good afternoon to you. What's happening on the ground there right now?
Good afternoon to you. Well, my colleague Pilani Zuma will show you the vehicle here, the white vehicle that was pulled out of the river by community members. They're looking for at least two people that went missing. Now, just as we're heading towards this vehicle, we spotted the Transport and Community Safety MEC as well as the local mayor here. So we're just going to quickly get their words. MEC, perhaps just quickly explain to us what happened in this community.
Hi, thank you very much. Actually, we were informed that there were two employees of eThekwini Metro who were traveling on this car. They were from a funeral service of one of their colleagues on Saturday, and then unfortunately they were washed away from this bridge. We have not yet managed to find their bodies. The search and rescue team was here. Even yesterday they were here. But because this water is still flowing like this, it's difficult for them to do the real search for the bodies. But they will keep on trying. Even tomorrow they will be here. We wish to express our condolences to the families. It's Mr. Eksele and Mr. Shandu who are told those two families are bereaved right now. And I must also say that we came in here with the Premier sometime last year in December, whereby we made a declaration that this bridge was going to be constructed. The contractor who was actually awarded with this particular job could not perform, and he was actually terminated by the Department of Transport. He decided to take us to court, and everybody knows that if a matter is dealt with in a court of law, the matter becomes sub judice. And the department couldn't do anything about it except to wait until the court decides on the matter. But we have decided now that we cannot keep on waiting. We have now engaged the SANDF. They have agreed that they will be working with our team. We'll be here even tomorrow. Okay. You can even come. I will be here myself tomorrow with our team, with our own plant from the Department of Transport, utilizing the services of SANDF because they are highly skilled, you know, in everything that you can think of. They are highly skilled. They will be working with our team, our internal team as the department, just so that people could cross over. As you could see that this community cannot cross over to this community. Yes. I think the two gentlemen were actually trying to cross over to this community, but they failed. You know, they lost their lives. So we wish to really express our heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families.
It's a very tragic moment, MEC, but we will be speaking to you shortly as well as the mayor, but we just also want to take our viewers closer to the vehicle. Stephen, come with me, and Pilani. We actually were trying to cross this bridge ourselves earlier, and we had to wade through water that was extremely deep like this. What the MEC is actually saying is that the one bridge that exists in the community of Ndwedwe to cross from, if you're coming from, for example, the Verulam area to go into the community of Ogunjini, there's only one bridge that is not properly built. And so it has constantly been flooded for a very long time. So what happens then is that you've got residents who fear being washed away by that bridge. And from what we understand is that overnight, or rather on the weekend, what happened was the two municipal employees, we understand one of them by the surname Ele and the other one Shandu, they were trying to cross this bridge with their car, and they were washed away. And so what happened here is this is the vehicle they were traveling in. I'll just give my colleague Pilani a moment to make his way over with me. This is the vehicle that they were traveling in, and the community had attempted to we make it over. The community had attempted to try and pull out this vehicle with tow trucks and excavator as well, but they couldn't do it. And eventually people jumped into the water and pulled out this vehicle here. We've just made it over that piece of river, so we're just going to cross these rocks so we can take you closer to this vehicle. Now, the bodies of the 2 municipal employees, community members are still searching for it. Earlier today there were sniffer dogs as well, and we saw members of private security companies as well. So if you look at the state of this vehicle, it's been absolutely destroyed. This happened over the weekend when, you remember, over 200 millimeters of torrential rain fell over the eThekwini Metro municipality. Philani Zuma is showing you the state of this vehicle that was pulled out just moments ago. There is a police officer taking some photographs of the vehicle as it stands. We understand there's no signs of the 2 men that were in this car at this point. The community members, you'll see them right here, they have been searching along this river to find the bodies of the 2 men. This is against the sun, but I'm going to try and show you the bridge that where the car was washed away. This is the bridge that community members have to try and cross. And even now, as they're crossing, they're going into knee-deep waters just to cross that bridge that is strewn with stones and rubble. We were actually here in December last year when a similar incident had occurred, and we were told that another bridge was supposed to be built, but of course we heard now from the MEC that there has been issues with the person who was appointed to build this bridge. But in the meanwhile, this is the consequence of not having a proper bridge built in this community of Ndwedwe, where at this point this car has been totally destroyed. You can even still see books, a knife there. Perhaps they were trying to cut their seatbelt, Pilani. You know, and then you can imagine the last moments of these men who are now presumed drowned. They were last seen trying to cross the bridge here in Ndwedwe.
Karinda, Jagmohan, most incredible reporting on the most incredible story. Thank you very much indeed. Unbelievable to see those images.